When did you find out you were funny?
I think when I was a little kid, I was like I like to put on shows for my family. So I like to make um my family laugh or like my brother laugh. But then in high school when I was like in the closet, I was much more shy, so then I didn't
Uh-huh.
wasn't very as like performative and like loud and funny, I think.
So the bamboo closet is hard to break.
The bamboo closet is even harder to
Because the
break.
bamboo is hard.
Yeah,
Than
exactly.
like a regular closet.
It's even more constrictive
Yeah.
than the American closet,
Yeah.
the
So
bamboo closet.
when did you come out?
I came out when I was 16 to my brother, and he was like, same.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a double Easter egg.
Exactly.
Your mom's like, oh!
It was, I say my mom's uterus is a Dua Lipa concert. She just
It is a
made,
Dua Lipa
is
concert.
a 2-for-1 kind of situation.
Oh, I love Dua Lipa. Hi guys, I'm Jiaoyingsummers. Welcome back to Tiger Milf Podcast. Today we have a very, very, very special guest. If you can be extremely fancy, and if you are like can be a mixture of the fanciest race based on history, this man is it. He is tall, he's handsome, he's got good hair, he's funny, very funny. Are you ready for the handsome and funny? Oh my God, Dylan Adler.
That's the nicest intro
Yes,
anyone
he's
has ever
Demore.
given me. It's giving Demore.
You're giving them more. The outfit is so gorgeous. I
Oh,
love
thank
it.
you.
How
Thank
tall
you.
are you? 6'2.5"?
6'1". I'm 6'1".
6'1". You look taller because you have
Because I
hair.
have like poofy.
You're
little...
lucky.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just
yeah.
natural like this.
Yes,
You have good
yes.
eyebrow.
Thick eyebrow.
Thick eyebrow
from my
is very
dad,
good.
From my dad.
I love that. So
Yeah.
what's the guy's name who was the murderer of the United Healthcare?
Oh yeah, Luigi.
Luigi.
Luigi Mangione. It's kind of little
Yeah.
Italian.
I love
brow.
that. My mom's like, I said, this is the murderer. He got caught. She goes, he went to Japan. He can shoot someone. Look at the eyebrow. Come on, he's okay. You
Absolutely.
take your chopstick away from the rice bowl. You had enough. You know, like I'm like he's fine
Yes.
because he went to
yes.
Japan and he has
Went
good
to
eyebrow.
Japan. Good eyebrow. I mean, whatever. Yeah.
It's people are just like in America. I feel like they can be so fragile because they don't get abused enough verbally.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
True. Yes.
If our boss says something to us, like, yeah, because I type slow, you know, like that's why they're angry at me. Not be like, oh, that's not
Exactly.
okay in a workplace.
Yeah.
We'll be like, should I massage his feet? You know?
That's so funny. That's so
Who is the
funny.
tiger parent?
So my mom, I guess would be some tiger parent. Because my mom is Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So she was adamant. She's like, I'm not a tiger parent. But then like one time I got like a C on a test and she was like, well, I guess you're just gonna go to, not go to school and then end up in prison and then go to the community college. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with the community college, Mom. She's like, no, I'm just saying, if you get a C again, that's what's gonna happen.
C is for C. C is for community college.
Yes, C
CC.
is for
Double C.
CC, exactly.
Oh my God, that's so
I
mom
mean,
is so funny.
Exactly.
She's in a nice way. She's abusing you in a nice way. Like,
Yeah.
if you get one more time, you get to community college.
Exactly.
I won't be angry. You're not bringing shame to me, but
Exactly. It's like, I'm just saying that's where your life is headed. That's
Yeah,
where
I
your life
love
is headed.
that.
I'm just
I love
laying out
that.
the map work.
When did you find out you were funny?
I think when I was a little kid, I was like I like to put on shows for my family, so I like to make my my family laugh or like my brother laugh. But then in high school when I was like in the closet, I was much more shy, so then I didn't wasn't very as like performative and like loud and funny, I think.
So the bamboo closet is hard to break.
The bamboo closet is even harder to
Because the
break.
bamboo is hard.
Yeah,
Than
exactly.
like a regular closet.
It's even more constrictive
Yeah.
than the American closet,
Yeah.
the
So
bamboo closet.
when did you come out?
I came out when I was 16 to my brother, and he was like, same.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a double Easter egg. Your mom's like, oh!
It was, I say my mom's uterus is a Dua Lipa concert. She just
It is a
made
Dua Lipa
is
concert.
a
I love
2-for-1
it.
kind of situation.
Oh, I love Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I can't understand why she's so perfect.
Yeah, no,
Because she's also cool.
Yeah,
she's so
she's
crazy.
really cool. I love her music. I love her style. I love her
Yeah.
energy, and her songs are just like, she is.
She's British too, right?
Albanian. She's Eastern
Albanian.
European.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
she's
yeah.
hardcore.
She's hardcore.
That's why
she's
her
that. She's
music is
real.
like, yeah.
I know that the music is raw.
Her face is insane. Like I'm just like, girl, how? Like she
No,
looks stunning.
No,
Hopefully,
she's gorgeous.
when she was growing up, people were like, "You're ugly girl," and she's the stunniest, like most beautiful girl. That's why she has this like really cool personality, not like the pretty girl personality.
Exactly.
She has like I think Eastern Europeans tough too, right?
Oh yeah, no, very tough. I think tougher than like the other parts of Europe.
Yeah, I really love her music.
Her music is so good. The "Don't Show Up, Don't Come Out."
I can't sing, but I can. I love the sexiness. Like too late, too late.
Exactly.
I got a better.
Exactly. It's very like it's very much like a single person's anthem. Like no more for me. I have other at my disposal now.
Yeah, I just feel like when you really it's hard to get over a guy, all you need is a better.
Exactly.
A better is gonna fix everything.
You know what? The good can turn your whole week around. It really has therapeutic effects.
Oh, it does.
It does.
Yeah, I really I believe in good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, after good, there's one week, the whole week I was like, who's that girl?
I love it.
Who's that girl? I was just like, singing in the office. People like, what's gotten into you? I'm like,
yeah.
Good.
The goodie. Having a good D.
Good D.
Yes, I'm not. Yeah, I think it's been a long time for me to really open up my heart because my divorce has been like almost 4 years, 2.5 years, and I finally I'm getting. I met a good guy, and things are good now. It's just very hard because I know I'm crazy. Like I'm not delusional.
Yeah.
I know I'm crazy. Is that weird to say like I'm not delusional because I know I'm crazy?
No, I'm not delusional because I know I'm crazy.
Right?
Maybe that should be the title of your memoir.
I think so because like it'll be delusional if I think I'm okay. Like I'm crazy. I know that.
No, me too. I also know that I have a boyfriend too, and I have a lot of baggage too, and I'm just like I know I'm unhinged. So.
Yeah, I know that, and sometimes I'll just be like, I remember like, literally, he decided. I know him for a while. This guy, my man, and I. Finally, he just like literally, he's like, I'm gonna want to take you out on a real date.
Yeah.
After he said it, we didn't even go on a real date yet, did we? No, we haven't gone it yet because my schedule, I schedule things. I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm like, oh, by the way, we won't be having dinner. I wasn't trying to be, but I am bipolar. But I'm not like I'm okay with it. Like I know that's who I am. I'm just crazy and I'm a little impulsive. And then so we don't have the date. But it was already talked about we're gonna have a date. So my friend took a photo of us just in the green room on the couch, and he was holding my hand. It's literally we haven't gone on a date yet. I just posted on that story, and I tagged it was in Houston. I said, "Save a horse, ride a cowboy." The song. I'm just like, he's like, whoa,
Yeah.
I tagged him. I'm just like, hi, but he's like, oh, that was a red flag. I mean, now he tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you still see me? He's like, well, I know you're crazy, so like. It actually cancels out the red flag because he already know I'm crazy. He saw my show. He's like, she's crazy. That's in character. It's a red flag. But also, I'm a communist, Red flags. Where's my little red book?
Red flags, absolutely.
Yeah, this is who I am. And he's like, he's taking things very slow.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought he wasn't interested. He just like, I just want to take things slow to see if I can handle the crazy.
Yes.
I love that because you are so honest. I don't get offended.
No, I mean, maybe that's kind of nice that it's like he's seen your show. So it's like, that's same with me. If like someone knows my comedy first, it's like, oh, they kind of know what I'm getting into. They see the red flag, they see the red fag, you know?
Red fag. I love that
red fag, exactly.
Yeah.
So they know what they're getting in. I mean, like, that's kind of like a little bit of like, my boyfriend too, like maybe knew a little bit about my comedy too. So it's like, he knows there's some up stuff, so.
Yeah, also like, he, sometimes he's like, you're exaggerating things. I'm like, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say exactly how it is. It's not gonna. He's like, you're trying to make me look like a bad person. I'm like, you're trying to make me look like a. I'm like, you get off me.
Yeah.
You're fine. Like you are fine. Like if I make fun of you, I'm talking about you. You are okay in the story. You're the hero, right? Like yes, you were a little. You were. You were in my pussy for the first month, but. It's okay. I'm gonna make it extremely crazy. I'm mad at it, so I'm like, oh, he won't eat my, but he left over pie thai. But why? But like, it's not like I'm mad at you. It's just like I'm a comedian.
Exactly.
It's just like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I got men who care about me. Yeah, everything worked out. Like what? What's that?
No, there's no material there. It's like you have to talk about things. You have to talk about things in your life.
Yeah, I make it sounds worse, but it's not because I don't care about you.
Yeah.
It's just like you are so important. I'm gonna talk about you.
Exactly.
If you've been talked about, like I remember one time he's like, do you see us having a future? I said, of course, baby. I see you as my future materials.
It's like, you're going to get me that Emmy, that Grammy,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
all of it. Tony, that's
exactly.
Whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
love that.
So how did you meet your boyfriend?
I met him on Hinge dating.
I met him on Hinge and I'm unhinged. I love that.
Yeah, I met him on Hinge while I was very unhinged.
I love that.
It was like, I've been on a bunch of I was in a relationship with someone in New York, and then I went out to LA for a job, and then we tried to make long distance work. Didn't work.
It's the hardest.
I know. It was just like, it wasn't like.
Also, doesn't work for us as a comedian because we're on the road.
That's also that's a really hard thing, having to be on the road on the weekends and doing my own stuff. And so, yeah, that's kind of unpredictable. So we broke it off, me and my ex, but then I was on Hinge. I really connected with him. And we went on a bunch of dates, and on my birthday, I expressed, I'm like, I want to be your boyfriend on my birthday. He was like, let's make it happen. I'll be your boyfriend. And I was like, yes.
Oh my God, it's so romantic. How long you been dating before?
For a year and a half.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You guys take it slow.
Yeah.
You really,
yeah.
I mean, it's just, he's here in LA.
He's in LA.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you. It's very hard for us to find someone because we are so crazy.
I know. Yes.
The one gets you. Like don't get you, they don't get you.
Exactly. And also he's kind of he is very creative and also does comedy and so he kind of gets it. He's he gets the kind of crazy behavior. And,
I love that.
lifestyle.
I love that. It's so amazing.
So, yeah.
So how does mom think of you? When did you tell her that you were gonna be a comedian?
I started, I told her around 2016, 17 that I wanted to do this. And, I feel fortunate, my parents were like, okay, yeah, I mean, because they really thought I was going to do something else. And they were they weren't necessarily discouraging, but they were all right, yeah, let's see. I mean, it's, let's see how, if it's what you like, and then, we'll encourage you to do that. I know, yeah.
It's the future of the Japanese mom.
I know.
She's the future. She's living in the head. You can be gay. Mm-hmm.
I know, yeah.
I'll cry, but you won't see it. And you don't have to be a doctor or lawyer. You can be a comedian.
Oh my God, I know. My Japanese mom, she, dealt with, me and my twin both being gay. She was fine. Then she's and they're both going into creative fields. Okay, yes. It's what the hell? It's she's also, very, she grew up in America. She grew up, speaking English. She went to UC Berkeley.
Oh, wow.
She's, very
UC
liberal.
Berkeley, she's very liberal.
Very liberal. That's where my mom and dad met.
Wow.
That's where all
That's
Jews and Asians
story.
procreate.
That's sexy. That's a love story.
Yeah.
They're Bob Dylan and Joan Baez. Just
exactly.
So sexy.
Exactly.
A lot of bushes.
a lot of bushes. There was the 70s. Very, classic 70s Bay Area Jewish Asian.
Ooh, that sounds hot. It's she's
fast.
like a Yoko Ono and John Lennon, huh?
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah,
hot.
exactly.
So hot. So she was, when you guys came out together, what did you have for dinner? What did she do?
Oh, no, I think she was just yeah, I see your porn history. I know. I've been knowing. She kind of knew because we would get a bunch of viruses from watching so much gay porn on our PCs that they would infect the computer, and then she would see why are you watching XX boy XX muscle tube, and we're Mom! After we came out, she literally was I'll pay for you to get a subscription to a gay site so you don't f up your computers.
I love that. She's a cool mom.
She's a cool mom.
Berkeley cool mom.
She's yeah, no.
Yeah, she is cool as
Me and
hell.
my brother are lucky. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah. She got two tall, handsome, white, half Asian, half white boys. So she's winning in life. So
Yeah.
are you guys? I saw your photos. You guys look very similar.
Yes, we do. We do.
So what happens if you both like a boy? And what happens? Did that ever happen?
Yes.
Oh
that
my
does
God,
happen.
I know everything about it.
So we'll match with the same people on Tinder sometimes when we were both in the dating scene, and the rule was all right, if you match with someone first, if I match with them first, they're mine. Back off. So, but then sometimes they would know and they'd be three-way? You want a three-way? We'd be ew, no three-way.
No.
Ohana means family, no three-way.
No. I love
Exactly.
that. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But do you feel sometimes it will be funny if you pretend to be your brother and go on a date for him and they just ruin the date? That would be so funny.
That would
if he
be
matched someone
hilarious.
who's really, really promising. And
Yeah.
oh my God, the best way is like, what's your brother's name?
Max.
So Max and Dylan matched the same guy,
Yeah.
and Max matched him first, and this guy is literally the hottest guy ever.
Yeah.
Hot,
Yeah.
rich, sexy, funny.
Yeah.
So like Max fucked up something with Dylan. Dylan's not happy. He dressed up as Max, go there and just like be totally unhinged and fuck up a date.
Yeah.
And then the guy's like blocked. So the guy go out with Dylan, but Dylan become Max, and Max has to be at his best behavior as Dylan.
Exactly.
Oh my God! And when the guy over, the guy is in love with Dylan.
Oh my God.
But Dylan get the guy still fuck his brother over. I'm so sorry.
I want to write this movie. This is a beautiful movie. I love that.
That's so funny. You got to be that, but you end up with a good guy because that guy is racist because he's white.
Yes,
he's not gonna see color in your twins anyway.
Exactly,
so he's gonna give you the best. It's like, Dylan, I love you. Dylan is like, it'll be so funny.
Oh my God, I'm writing
my
it.
mind is crazy right now.
Oh my God, that sounds like a perfect. That sounds a perfect rom-com.
It's a rom-com
love story.
It's cute too, like a twin brother gay.
Yes.
So cute, and also Asian because you don't see Asian. You don't see. He's like, I don't see color. You're like, you do.
You do. You're a rice queen. You own a katana.
I'm not Max.
I'm not Max. Exactly.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
You'll
be like the perfect like rom-com guy. Gay rom-com guy.
Gay rom-com guy.
You're such an eye candy.
Oh my God! Stop! You are coming from
I'm
gorgeous
old,
queen.
but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know, but yeah, my brother and I, we like. Luckily, we have different types. So like, he's like a little more like femme. He's like more bottom. So he likes like bigger, masculine guys, and I prefer like maybe or like I like all types of guys, but sometimes like he isn't necessarily super gravitated towards like other like super like feminine guys. So. Yeah, it works out.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You guys also have different personalities.
Yes. Yeah. He plays the oboe at the Tucson Symphony Orchestra, so he's a classical musician.
He's like classy.
Yeah, classy.
You tell dick jokes on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah,
my grandparents like it's like my grandson, he is an oboe player, and he, I don't know, you're
like, well, Grandpa, he's just like me.
Exactly. He's just as disgusting as me, Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, just because he must look so handsome with the nice classy suits.
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine you guys are so tall and handsome.
Yeah.
So beautiful in that. He probably like always dressed. But you are a fashion icon.
No, I'm not. No, you're a fashion icon.
This jacket is so great.
My boyfriend gave this to me. I have no fashion sense.
Oh, he has.
He has fashion sense. He's teaching me. He's pretty much queer-eyeing me.
I feel bad for him because like he's making you sexier and sexier. You're just gonna get more attention. Every guy wants to touch you. He should just like really just like
he should like
dress you down.
Yeah, dress me down. Like do my makeup all bad. Do my clothes all bad.
Because I don't know. He's definitely it's true love. But like I would just, if I'm a gay guy dating you, I'm sabotaging you. I'm like you are orange. Orange is the new black. Orange is.
You're like Mean Girls. You feed me Caltine bars.
Yeah, Caltine bar. Yeah, I would totally do that. Like it's for me. It's for me
so
to
funny.
trap you. Yeah, he's so sweet. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about your life.
Yeah.
Tell me about did you grow up? Your mom, did they make you play music? Did they make you play piano?
My mom, the one thing she did, Tiger Mom, she forced me to do piano. Where I was like, ugh, I don't. But then me and my brother did fall in love with it, and we like loved to play piano. We would like fight over who could play the piano. So that was like my mom. That was like one thing that she.
Do you think the secret weapon is the twins? Because you get them to fight over since they got competitive, so
me and my brother like were constantly fighting over our mom's attention.
I
we
love
were just
that.
like, I know.
If I want more love, I just need to have twins.
Exactly. I mean, like we would write our mom like Mother's Day cards, and like we would compete over like we would write her songs just to one up each other. We're like, Mom, you are the best, and I'm like, I have a song, Mom, you are the best. We were like competing, like two gay sons competing for
That's the cutest. My son really loves me, and I just like a mom, like he's the mama's boy. Like I just love my son.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she'll be fine. Yeah, she's chubby, but she's cute somewhere in there.
Well, that like my sister is like definitely loves my dad more, and like more of a daddy's girl, and like me and my brother are like definitely mama's boys. So we were just like
so cute. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Do you think like are you like when like I feel like my son right now, he's already tall. He's like 4 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
Is very big for someone who's 5 years old.
Oh my gosh, that is very tall.
He's a gigantic
He could ride all the roller coasters.
Yeah, he's like a midget.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But like I can't imagine one day he's taller than me, which is soon. Maybe like in 3 years he'll be like he'll be 5'2", 5'3".
Yeah.
That'll be crazy. Like when was it like? Does your mom pick you up at school, and do you ever have a face of your schools, like your classmates, like in middle school? Your mom's hot. Or something.
Yes.
That piss you off, or like you're
or
like,
sometimes
okay.
you're like, shut up. You
get so angry, right?
Yeah. Be like, shut up. That's my mom. Shut up.
It's so
like,
cute.
Yeah.
What does a little boy think when like your friend is just like, hey, because Asian women don't age. I'm pretty sure she's like gorgeous.
Yes. I know. So it would be like, I would be like, oh, shut up. That's my mom. I don't want to think about her in that way. But I know she, like, we were taller, like what you were saying, like we were taller than our mom, like, because our mom's like pretty short.
Like an Asian woman, like how tall? Like 5'2"?
She's like 5'2".
She's like, I'm 5'3", so it's like a similar.
yeah. So
Atsuko's taller than me. Atsuko's like a 5'5".
Atsuko's like, yeah.
She's a dancer too. I think dancing helps you stretch out your legs. I wasn't allowed to dance. I could be at her height, but it's my mom's fault.
But yeah, my mom, because to still intimidate us, to like lay down the law, she would wear heels. She wore heels. She's like, I'm still the boss.
So hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, to discipline us, she'd wear heels.
So how does she discipline you? Just like...
Yeah, no, she was like, she's like, our mom is like very liberal, obviously, but she's still a Japanese mom, and she'll like lay down the law, and she's like yell and like, like really like, she didn't like hit us, but she's like very much like.
Does she just use the Japanese culture thing to abuse you? Like, don't bring shame to me. Don't lose face.
I think maybe once or twice there's a little, but like, yeah, I think like we, healthy love and fear for.
I love
parents.
That's the best way.
Yeah.
See, now you guys are just like thriving. It's because I feel like the instill confidence in the children is the most important thing.
Yeah.
They have to know you love them, and they have to have the confidence. Then you can discipline them.
Exactly.
But if the love is lacking, the discipline makes them insecure and fearful, and they don't end up becoming ambitious.
Yeah.
Work hard.
Of
they
course.
just kind of give up.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's why I don't talk to my daughter. I'm kidding. She is just changing. She was like so cold because unfortunately, like my divorce happened. The reason why I think I cuddle my son more than my daughter is that I remember when I had my son, I spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
And then his father was in the picture, so he know his father. He know love from a father, love whatever he gave him.
Yeah.
So he remembered him very well.
Yes.
And then when he was probably like over a year. His father left the picture, so he remembered his father. He's gone.
Yeah.
And then it was very sad story. I don't know, but I feel safe to talk to you about it because you are Asian. And also we'll talk about your mom. It's just something happened that was very bad. Is that I remember I got a divorce. I filed for divorce, and I was moving out from our house because he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It was in West Hollywood. Gay, And I remember. I moved to this apartment. We have no bed.
Yeah.
And also they just renovated, so it's like a lot of dust.
Yeah.
So I just I couldn't take my son. He won't let me take my son with me. He already had a previous marriage. His son is like 25.
Yeah.
He won't. Basically, he's like, if you're gonna leave, I'm keeping Winston. You can take Margot.
Yeah.
I took my daughter, but I can't take my son. I felt so guilty. I was just trying to see what deal I can make with him with a divorce. I know he doesn't want to be around the children. Yeah. He play golf all day. He's like a narcissist. Yeah, it's a game. He doesn't care about it. I'm happy he didn't care about the kid, so I know I can get him back.
Exactly.
But the problem is that I was working with a lawyer trying to offer him something he can't refuse, which is I ask for no money. I get the children.
Yeah.
I don't have to fight for my daughter. He didn't even look at her. He didn't. The moment she's born, he's like, oh, bye. So I remember it's 2.5 weeks, I did not see my son.
Yeah.
When I got finally to get him with me, he stopped talking. He doesn't talk anymore. He was 1.5, 2 years old. He just doesn't talk anymore. 1.5. Something like that. Was it 1.5? I'm confused. I think 1. He's like almost 6.
Okay.
Something like that. He stopped talking. He was barely talking, but like normal. So I think he's autistic. So I took him to the doctor, and they said they cannot cannot know for sure if he's autistic.
Yeah.
We just keep testing. So taking him to like the speech therapy, he just touch the toys and just feel and think. But he can hear with the hearing test. He can hear things.
Yeah.
Like when the washer is ready, he just go like this.
Oh,
okay. He can hear.
Yeah.
So I think he's autistic.
Mm-hmm.
But then slowly after he's back to me for like 2 or 3 months, he started talking.
Oh.
So I realized that I asked my ex, it was ugly for me to have this conversation, but the problem is that he's very traditional and old-fashioned. When Winston don't listen to him, he basically lock him in the door.
Oh my God.
In the room by himself, just lock it. Because he think men are like a men can't cry. And it's weak.
God.
He's like very old-fashioned.
Oh, thank God you have Winston now and like that you're protecting him.
Yeah, he did. That's why I felt so guilty about that. And also he loved his dad. Yeah. Because he was in the picture. It's just how he disciplined him.
Yes,
but if he do it in front of me, I'll be like, you can't do this. But I wasn't there. He thought I left him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he thought I left him. Mm-hmm. So that's what he thought. So when I got him back, I just cuddle him and I spoil him. Yeah. And my daughter, thank God, she never had a connection with my ex-husband. Yeah. When he come to see my son, she would say, "Daddy, Daddy." He just like walk away. So she cried for like a month and she's over it. She's fine. So she's very tough. Yeah. But I kind of ignores her. Not ignore her, but if I spend more time with Winston, I don't give her the same affection. Yeah. She can feel it. So she's been cold with me, which is fine. She can. It's just that I realized that just because my son was traumatized in a way that's very verbal and visually, I can see, doesn't mean my daughter wasn't traumatized. Yeah, exactly. She's also traumatized. Yes. I just don't see it because she didn't get his love at the beginning. Doesn't mean it's not missing. Yes, true. Yeah, so I felt guilty. Like now I start to reflect why I feel Margot is okay. I think my daughter's fine. She's never. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes total sense. Like, and like really complicated because like the situation with your husband, but yeah. Yeah, so like now I understand like your sister is like a daddy's girl and you guys are mama's boy. Yeah. It's just like for mom to like because I see my daughter like I'm a girl. Yeah. She looks just like me. It's kind of weird. I look at her. I'm just like, you're gonna be okay. You're tough. But I forgot she's just 3 years old. Yeah. Yeah, but exactly. Like I thought you're me. But my son like, oh, he's a like let me fix it for him because he's like that was my mom to me and Max too. Like, I have to take care of these little little pretty boys. But my daughter, she's like me. She'll be fine. Yeah. I guess I've realized that my daughter is also, she also needs more love. Yes, of course. But am I gonna give it to her? No. But I start to acknowledge it. Yes, and of course. Acknowledging is like. That's like the first step. Rule number 1. Yeah. That's the first step. I started like, oh, she had a hard time too. I just saw the Winston. Oh, poor Winston. Margot is fine. She's fine. She didn't cry. She's fine. For sure. I know, because also as a kid, when you see your sibling get more of it's like I would get jealous whenever my brother got more attention, and he would get jealous whenever I got more attention. I feel so guilty because my maid, she's also a Chinese lady from China. She's so mainland Chinese, and she's in her 60s. She saw Winston. She's like, my little emperor, my little king, my key daughter, like Margot. Oh, why you're in the picture, Margot? I'm taking a photo with Winston. She goes, my God. She walked away. Yeah. She walked away, but she just my mom kind of like gave equal love to both. Oh, good. But that's like not enough for her. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm starting to recognizing it. She's not an adult. She's not me. Yeah. She's a baby. Of course. Like she's a toddler. She needs She needs like after she needs that recognition. It needs to be like, protected. I think so. Yeah. Of course. Yeah, I'm very lucky to have these kids. I love them so much, and they make me give it less because I used to worry what people say. I think it's like if somebody ready with something hateful or stuff, can I pay my bill with it? No, I can't. Do I give up? No. Exactly. Can I pay? Can I pay for the school visit? No. Exactly. Why would I care? Yeah, it's like your life is like I care the most about these two people. So who gives a if someone says something? Yeah. It's like I'm taking care of my kids. That's the most important thing. Yeah, I was. I remember I had a joke about it, but I didn't say it to Winston. It's like when Winston and Margot, they're like, "Mommy, we don't want to go to China." we want to go to Austin with you. We want to go to New York with you.
Yeah,
I said, you have to go to China now. He goes, why? I said, you are 4 years old. That's the golden time for you to learn Chinese. If we miss it, it's gonna be hard.
Exactly.
You can't speak Chinese. Next thing you know, I have to put you up for adoption. He goes, no, I'm a boy. You're putting Margot for adoption. That's right. Don't tell her. You're so cute. But they went back to China. And it was very tough. Their brothers and sisters, cousins, speak Chinese, and they couldn't speak anything. I said, you want food? Learn how to say it in Chinese. So they just had to learn the hard way.
Exactly.
They were like, they can't say anything at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
did they eventually learn?
Oh, now they are like bilingual, truly bilingual. They think in 2 languages, which is, I'm very jealous. My daughter would just she go back and forth in Chinese and English.
That's amazing.
It's a 2 personality. That's her bipolar, bilingual. She's bilingual.
Bipolar.
Yeah, she's just so cute. Was the same way. They just they think in both languages. I think in Chinese.
I wish my mom taught me a little. I wish I went to Kokoro no Gakko and learned Japanese as a young
kid. She speak perfect Japanese, right?
No, she doesn't. She can only.
She's the 3rd generation.
It's my Oba-chan and Oji-chan, my grandparents that are bilingual, but my parents are like my mom is, and her sisters are kind of like. They can understand some of it, but they can't really speak it back. Yeah,
it takes the environment. Also, the kids refuse to speak Chinese as much because they think it's not cool. It has to be cool. Your friends have to speak it. That's the best way.
Of course,
That's why they go to China 3 months every year.
That's right.
For that.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That's the best way.
So when did you start your comedy, your first open mic?
My first open mic, it was in New York at a place called the Creek in the Cave. Yeah, Creek in the Cave.
They had it in New York.
Yes, it was in
Austin, right?
Yes. It's in Austin. Yes, it was a really great space where a lot of comedians start out, and a lot of my peers who I became really good friends with were at the Creek in the Cave. And so that was my first open mic. And
which year?
It was 2017. So I did it, and I was like, I did okay. I was like, all right, cool. And then I did 9 open mics afterwards, and 8 bombed. And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going until
there's the Japanese in you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna keep going until
I'm the best. I took over Asia and the world.
Exactly.
Conquer.
A little imperialist.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna keep going until I do as good as the first time. And then I got addicted, and I met friends in comedy, and then just kept doing it every
night. I really respect you. You started in New York because I love New York comedy scene. It's so different.
It's just
it's about the work.
It's about the work. It's about there's just so much more stage time. There's so much more shows.
Yeah. Also you can go from this one to this one. It's fast. But in LA, go from Van Nuys to Malibu is 2 hours.
Exactly, it's 2 hours.
Go to Vegas, just
exactly. I almost tried to. There was one night where I had something in Santa Monica, Glendale, and then back in WeHo, and I almost got into a car accident. I'm like, you could in New York, you could just subway, and it was much easier that way.
Yeah, New York is so much better, and I feel like as a comedian, I get more respect in New York than I get in LA, and I play a little Chinese business game. For building a brand, right? I was thinking as the first of, I'm like, okay, I got in the 3 clubs. I never really got around comedy store because I'm a mother. I have 2 kids. I don't have time to hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the respect you have to hang out there and actually be a part of the thing. But I cannot do that. I bought my club so I can be on stage every day. I host 10 mics a day.
Yeah.
I work hard, but it's also it's
that is very New York to
so New York.
Carve out your own I'm gonna perform these many that's a very New York
10,000 hours
comedian 10,000 hours. I'm gonna perform as much as I possibly can. That's very
I'm like, how do I get respect? Wait, I can do well in LA, but you are in LA, so people don't give a about you because you're already here. You're just here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a name for me in New York.
Yeah.
Therefore, people can talk about me in LA. Be like, oh, she's not here. It's like a love, you need distance.
Yeah, exactly.
Distance to create curiosity and the secrecy, and that's just it's exciting.
Exactly.
You are always together.
I feel like you are respected in New York too because you've just built yourself.
Yeah, I went there and I got that's how I met my manager. She wasn't a manager. She was just booking for Joe Coy's tour as the assistant booker.
Yeah.
And Carolyn, Carolyn.
Yes.
Carolyn loves you.
Yes.
So I mean, my first club really got me is the Holiday Improv and the Laugh Factory.
Yes,
so
yes,
I
yes,
got
yes, yes.
I become a regular at Laugh Factory, which is nice. But I want to do a spot in New York. I know no one.
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
asked
yeah,
Enrique.
yeah.
He was the manager at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
And then he started working at Icon. So he's my staff to Caroline. She used to be a assistant booker for Caroline's Off Broadway.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I went to the top. I mean, I didn't. I got 5 minutes. Unpaid spot. I have fly myself to New York, which I love to do. I paid everything. I got there and I did 5 minutes and I killed. But I'm just so grateful that she gave me that 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So I DM'd her. I'm like, hey, I'd like to take you out for lunch. She goes, no, don't worry. Like you're funny. I see your stuff. They want you. I said, no one help me. Like I'm alone. Like I wanted to take you out for lunch.
Yeah.
Took her out and we become friendly. And then I went back. Caroline's Off Broadway got me a headlining show. And I sold it out and I killed and I did another one. So I just, I got past the stand. I started just doing around.
That's awesome.
Then I just start doing basically bi-coastal. I go to New York every month, like a period for a week.
I'm so jealous.
I go there on my period.
You go there on your period.
And then, it helped.
Oh my God. That's incredible. That's so boss girl to go to New York on your. I want to go to New York.
Invest in myself.
Yes, Demore.
Very Demore. Like my club, I probably spend around how much money to go to New York like 1 week. I mean, it's like $6,000, $8,000 easy every month. But that's the money I'm willing to invest in myself.
Yeah.
And that's why like I got my presence, and then I think I got a little bit more respect in LA now. Because I get around. Like I'm not kidding. Like I'm not the club owners to get me on stage. You can't go to the top in comedy. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly. I think you could your way laterally in comedy, but you can't your way up.
You can, laterally.
From experience.
Laterally.
You could actually your way down.
You can
make a lateral move.
Yeah, I love the lateral. Yeah, you your way down in comedy.
Yeah. Yes. I know. I mean, like, I miss New York so much. Like, it's such a respite from like whenever I feel like tired of Los Angeles, and I crave like New York comedy. That's like, and going, it's like the energy, you absorb that energy, and then you kind of like, then you're like, oh, I'm cold. I want to go back to the sun and relax a little more. You can go back to it.
I love that. New York is just New York. If I don't have children, I'll be living there. I'm so much more New Yorker than I'm here.
I mean, like the way you like approach comedy and like do it, I feel that's very like.
I just like let me like I understand that I'm a piece of. That's the problem. People don't get it. They get personal. They're like, it's the audience. My material is relating, but they don't get it. I'm like, no, they get it that you are not funny. Like just relax. It's okay. Not everybody's funny at the get-go. And nobody's going to pay me to do comedy in New York. I'm a piece of nobody. So I invest in myself to go there and get better and just until I can sell things and be funnier. It's just, I think we're just very Asian about it. That's the thing.
Yeah. There's a very like kind of just like dogmatic and just like, this is the work. It's like, this is how I get to where I need to be.
I also don't want to talk about the community. Let's talk about how amazing Margaret Cho is.
Oh, I love mother. I mean, like, I've been a fan of her since I was a little kid. I was like listening to her albums when I was in high school and I was like in the closet. And she's just incredible. And like I met her in person for the first time at like a benefit show in Los Angeles. And she like was so nice, and she's like, "I know your stuff. You're so funny." And I'm like, I was like holding. I'm like, "I love you." Like she's so, and like she's so kind, and like she's like generous with her time, and like helpful to like younger Asian comedians that are kind of starting and on their journey. And she's like such a great mentor.
I can't believe. How amazing she is. I mean, I know she is Margaret Cho, obviously. She's Margaret Cho.
She's the first, she's the
library of body of work. Everything she did. She didn't open the door for Asian women. She opened the door for comedians who are fierce.
Yes.
Period. She happened to be an Asian woman. She happened to be gay, queer. But the thing back then, to be openly gay is, no, you don't have a career.
Exactly. She was in, and also with her show All American, or it was like so ahead of its time.
Ahead of time.
Because she's not like a lot of Asians like got afraid, like, oh my God, no, this is not the representation we need. Because like she's like a Korean American fag hag who's like, she's just like hilarious and funny and hangs out with gay guys all the time, and like America just like wasn't ready like for that, and like I feel like that show and like that point in her career, she didn't like get the accolades that she deserved in that time.
She also got a body shame. They had a meeting about her.
Absolutely.
The size of her.
Yes. Yeah.
She wasn't even fat.
No, not at all.
She's pretty. She's one thing she talked with me is that when she saw me, you know, she's not she has no ego, and she's always like, she said, you are so beautiful and so funny. You are so fast and waiting on your feet. Like, you're so fast. I cannot do what you do. I'm like,
I know
that's what I do.
That's what I think. She's so egoless, and she's like, because like honestly, like what she went through in her early career, that can make a person bitter. She was ahead of her time. She was like such a visionary, and like that can make a person kind of like resentful and maybe like not. But she's like, she does the opposite, where she's like so like generous and giving with her words and her time and her you know, encouragement.
Oh, I went to her house to take the.
Oh yeah, me too.
Did you like the cats?
I love her cats and her big green castle.
It's a castle, but like it's like the cats are like living the best life.
Oh my, those are the luckiest cats.
I know.
They have a Disneyland. She like built these like, she built basically like these tunnels for her cats. It's Disney World for the cats.
And they also like they can go outdoors. Like she has this like place. I love that.
Yeah.
It's I can't. She make me felt sing, and she made me felt like what I'm doing is important.
Yes.
She made me felt really beautiful too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She just has such a big body of work, and literally when I was starting comedy, I would literally as a joke be like, I'm Margaret Cho on stage, and it would make me feel more confident. I'm like, I'm Margaret Cho up here. Whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's silly, but like
I think this is like I think she's probably in the like in on the jokes.
Oh,
just
yes.
like about the female comedians.
Yes.
The original queens of stand up, and now they're just like, you know, it's Margaret. I mean, Joan Rivers, Margaret Cho.
Yes,
Nikki
they were
Glaser.
good friends.
Yeah. She was a huge fan of Margaret's, and
of course
that made me feel so happy because those are my favorite people. Like Joan Rivers is like my icon.
Oh,
I asked so many stories.
Yeah.
From Margaret about it.
Of course.
She gives Margaret a lot of her jewelries, but Margaret is like such a hippie. She's like,
that's right.
It's too like waspy. And
that's right. I know, because Margaret, it was like very like stood with PETA against animal rights, and like Joan is like, look at my fur, look at my fur. I fuck those animals.
Fuck
exactly.
I love that, and I love like how the OG comedians are just like, it's just jokes. You know, they don't get personal about like, you are just like the PC culture and the wokeness. I think funny is funny. You know, that's what I think. What do you think about it? Do you get a lot of hate when? I mean, as a queer comedian, I feel like, do you get a lot of hate from people when you are just like, they think you are just too much?
Yeah, sure. If a video like goes very viral, or like definitely I'll get like comments. Like there was one video that went super viral, and my Twitter DMs were faggot clown, faggot clown, faggot clown. I'm like, that's what I am. So thank you for seeing me for who I am.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
I am a
clown.
faggot clown.
I'm a fag. Yeah, can I say it? I just say fag.
I mean, I don't know. You're Demore Queen. I think you could say it.
I can eat a tonight and just be able to say fag.
Oh my God, absolutely. Eat that pussy
I'll just
tonight.
do that. I'm actually I'm just so straight.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can ever eat.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Just too addicted to that.
I love the D. Yeah. I'm a one-way straight. I want man.
Me too.
Yeah, we want man. Yeah, we want man. So
I know, but Margaret is truly like the best, and like her just I like when I have a bad day, I'll like put on her album and like listen to it, and it makes me feel better.
I love her. Yeah. I love her. And and one time she came to she was special guest on my show. She brought her dog.
Yes.
So cute. And
Lucia.
And then my son was my son can just like he can be a politician because he's so manipulative.
How old is your son now? He opens for you,
5.
right?
He's 5. Yeah. He opens when we were close by. He opens. He's very manipulative, so I think he can be a politician.
Okay.
And then he goes to Margaret. He goes, "Hi, Auntie Margaret. Look, you have your baby. You took your baby to work. Mommy took me to work. So you both took your babies to work."
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's funnier than most of my act tonight.
That's genius.
Yeah, he's just such a little. You know, I'm like,
he knows how to work the room. He knows how to work his way up that up that ladder.
Yeah, I'm like this is the Mount Rushmore, marshmallow.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, Mount Marshmallow of the comedy.
Marshmallow of comedy,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So she already like him more than she likes me because he just when I met Margaret, I'm like,
yeah.
was like, Auntie Margaret, you took your baby to work, mommy took her baby to work. You guys both, I'm like, you just did it, like you just killed it.
Yeah.
And I was crying like a.
Oh my God, me too.
Right?
Because it's like so.
can't help
when
it.
you meet someone like that, it's so hard to like play it off and be
I can't
cool.
be cool.
I can't be cool. I won't pretend to be. I'm like very and I don't want to like I'm very like Japanese like gomenasai.
Yeah. I'm like I become like I literally I just like I'm like can I rub your feet? I'm just like on my knees. I'm like I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm like because I think they were like people are like I'm allergic to my cats. I'm like no I'm allergic.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
You know, it's like,
I was like this. I'm just like. I've never. I guess like when someone has like no ego, their energy is so beautiful and powerful. It's like the sun. Like the sun kills all the bacteria.
True.
Like it shows my true color of this vulnerable, sweet little girl.
Yeah.
No like a facade, nothing.
Exactly.
She just screams you.
Exactly.
She is fierce.
That's exactly how I describe her, being
like,
egoless.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm naked now. You make me feel naked. In a good way.
Yes, me too.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. And like, it's very common to like be like, you can tell she's not thinking about like ego and trying to like thinking about any politics or anything, like trying to like impress or whatever. She she does what she does. And she's like very like, she just like creates a very warm energy around her.
Yeah. I love her. She's mother.
Yeah. She's mother?
She also loves Charlene.
Yeah, she loves Charlene and Asuko.
Asuko's like the second Asian woman have a special on HBO right after
That's right. The second one on HBO.
A long time.
That's so
how many
long.
years?
That's too long. That's like
decades.
Oh my God. Like at least 20, 30 years.
20 years.
Before another Asian
I mean,
woman.
Margaret is I think Ali Wong and Asuko are the first Asian comedians after Margaret.
Yes, to really like have a big breakthrough.
Have a big breakthrough, like a really like a great big special.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
it's been a long time.
Yes. I know.
So us girls has like really just like follow up and just like keep rushing through the door. The door is open. Mother opened the door.
Yeah,
mother opened the door.
The mother's kicked it open.
Yeah, she's like I love how she dresses. I'm seeing her boots. Asuko, yeah.
Her style
and Margaret are both like
they're very like, fashion icons.
Yeah, you just know like they don't like. I was making fun of those group of girls. They came to my show with Asuko merch. I'm like,
my God.
That's not me. They're like, it's Asuko. I'm like, I know.
It's the bowl cut merch.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's so. Did Ryan design it?
Ryan, they helped. I think they designed it together, but it's like it's so like uniquely her and like no one like
and a big earring.
Yeah, earrings that are like eggs or like food. It's like it's very like uniquely. It's very just her energy that she exudes. Her clothes is just like an extension of her personality. Like it's kind of like offbeat. It's not like trying to be like super fashion glam. It's like it's her personality like personified through the fashion.
I love that.
And that's why people really gravitate it because they're like, oh my God, that's so because it's just like unique. So I need to step my fashion game up because this is good, but I'm just like opening for her wearing like, I don't know, this.
I think you should talk to your boyfriend.
I know.
I may be too good for you after this, but you have to up my game.
I know. My best friend was like, because I have a hole in like my shirt has like holes in it.
Oh, that's Japan.
Yeah.
That's Japanese.
Yes.
Reading the kanji.
Yeah.
Is words.
Yeah.
Heart.
It says I'm learning Japanese.
Yes. Oh, I use my heart to learn Japanese.
Yeah. But the words are faded. There's holes in my things, and my friends like, you are embarrassing yourself.
Is that hobo chic?
Yeah.
Chic. You like homo chic?
It's like a homo, just kind of like like stains all over the thing, and so they're like, you're go to Uniqlo, go to Zara.
Uniqlo. I mean, Zara actually have cute stuff.
I love Zara.
Because Zara is shameless. They copy the big brand.
Yes.
And they also have good quality. So
I love
you don't
Zara.
feel bad. I love Zara.
Yeah.
This is Zara of Spain. This mango.
Yes. That's a really
mango
cute
is
outfit.
Yeah. My man picked it for me. He's like, you're gonna look respectful. Yeah, because when my gay icon friend come, I'm like,
Yeah.
Because the gays would just tell you what it is, like girl.
Yeah.
And my manager,
Yeah.
Carolyn, she's like, I hope your man don't let you touch his with those nails. Because look at this. She's like,
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
why would you be so concerned about my sex life? She goes,
Yeah.
I just looking out for you. This
Looking
is not gonna
out for
work.
you.
This
Your
is
man
not-
shouldn't. If you're touching your man's whatever, he should be so grateful.
Thank you. You are a man who has a who can talk about it.
I would never be like, you're touching my with those nails. Not in a million years.
That's
Thank
so
you for
sweet.
touching my.
Yeah, that's grateful. I'm like, I think he'll be fine. She goes, I don't think so. And when
Yeah.
I was before I was doing
If a man is like, stop touching my with those nails, you're a gay guy. That's a gay guy.
okay.
Exactly.
That's so funny. That's so funny. So I had a choice. When I was in Guam,
Okay.
I was in Guam last week, and I literally have no time. I had one window of opportunity in a spa for 45 minutes. So then I had to go back to activities, and then I'm flying direct to New York
Yeah.
to do Godfeld.
Oh my
Fox.
God. Yes.
And
yes.
and also I'm meeting my man in New York, so I have a choice:
Yeah.
either getting my nail done or getting my waxed. I choose the latter. I
Wax. Okay.
I choose my man over Fox.
Oh my God. That.
So I was like, kind of like, oh my God, your nails up on Fox too. So you did the bikini, didn't you?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is immediate. People in
That's
Fox are gonna be angry
immediate.
at me after 2 weeks, but like right now, I'm getting my waxed.
No, those are really important decisions.
I mean, what
to
do
make.
you do?
What do? I just shave my hole. I shave my hole.
It grows so fast though.
It grows so fast because I'm half Jewish. I'm very hairy, so it
I
just
know.
grows. It's like black Japanese hair, but it's thick and it grows with a vengeance.
You get the worst of both worlds.
I know.
Because you can be hairy but blonde. You're like, oh, it's there, but is it there?
Yeah,
But like
because most
hairy and
Japanese,
black.
I know. Yeah, most Japanese people
I
they're
have
not as
nothing
hairy.
on my leg. Look.
Oh my God!
Look.
Look at this.
It's oh my God.
It's so hairy. It's so
You're-
hairy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
So you get the worst of what?
So I have to wax my every week. You know, shave.
Oh my
I
God.
shave.
Like,
I shave it.
It's like it grew up so fast though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it grows very fast.
Yeah.
I know.
So I'm waxing it. Maybe I will laser it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe
But-
laser.
But I heard that if you laser it, if you have a baby, it grow out.
It what? It'll
And
grow
that's
out.
Carolyn told me.
Oh.
Because like the hormone changes, the hair just grow back.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
But I'm not having babies anytime soon. I'm just going to laser it.
Yeah, my brother was talking about that because he's also he's way more interested in the hair, looking hairless and stuff.
Yeah, but I always just very interested in like, if the bush is gonna come back.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point if the hormones are gonna pick it up? No.
Also, like the 80s may come back. Like they want
Yeah.
hairy.
Exactly, and then it's like whatever. Yeah, wait.
Whatever.
Wait until
I'm
the trend
waxing
comes
for
back.
now. I'm waxing for now.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
but I did choose wax over nail thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm waxing. But like,
Yeah, that reminds me. Sometimes my drag queen friends are like, they'll perform, and after like before or like at the show they'll douche. They'll douche at the show and then go on and do their last number. I'm like, that's incredible.
I how to douche.
How to
I never
douche.
douched before.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that it's not good for your pH balance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think it is good.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, but what else should I talk to you about? I am curious about what's coming next.
I'm coming to New York with my friend Sam at Joe's Pub.
Oh, that's a very
So,
cute place.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm very excited for that. I'm gonna be in San Diego, but I'm just
January
like
22nd.
trying to tour more and
That's amazing.
yeah.
Are you doing mic drop?
Huh?
Mic drop.
Yes, mic drop.
Oh, and I love
I
mic
love
drop.
mic drop.
I'm doing mic drop on Valentine's Day.
Oh my god, amazing.
They told me last year, they're like, Jiaoying, we are booking, when I did the mic drop for like on July, like we are going to book you for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day 2025. I'm like, I'm not going to be doing comedy. I'll be dating someone. They're like, oh, it's like, that's not happened. You are working.
Yeah,
I'm like-
yeah.
What?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they booked me. I'm
Oh,
like,
good,
how much
good.
is the walkout? I'm like, okay, I'll be working.
I know it's,
It's
a
all
good
the
deal.
money. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all the
yeah.
money. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm a Chinese lady. I need to see the money.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
I mean, you are Jewish, you get me.
you gotta put the kids through school.
They have to go to private school.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not for them, it's for my ego. Like,
exactly.
yeah, my son go to poly, they go to Harvard Westlake.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I would pay for education
Yeah.
If my son and my daughter is getting more attention from the teacher, so
Uh-huh.
the teacher tell them, you should focus. You are stupid.
Yeah.
I need them to hear that they are not good enough from the teacher directly, not like a herd of sheep. Like, hey, don't be on your phone. No, I wanted them to have eye contact. When they get
Yes.
abused by the teacher, you are not special. Like
Yeah.
directly, like,
Only
oh.
private school you get that. So
Exactly.
that's what,
I wanted that, and also
right.
Ivy League. Ivy
Yes,
League.
yes, yes, of
Ivy
course.
League. Yeah, I think. What else? So any shows like a TV film or anything
Yeah.
in development you are developing?
I've been just writing. I've been like trying to pitch stuff and like trying to like just write stuff about me and my brother and like kind of growing up.
It's
and,
so
and
interesting.
our story. Yeah.
Please add my story in there as one of your dating
Oh my
stuff.
God, of
Isn't that
course.
amazing story?
That is a good story.
So you him,
Yeah.
and he has to be you. You
That's
can be
it.
like,
This is an updated version of the Parent Trap.
Yes.
Of the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap.
I know, I love Lindsay Lohan. She's back.
I know.
She
she's
ate
back.
baby virgins. She's back. She's
She's
beautiful than
back.
ever.
I grew up with Lindsay Lohan. So
I love
Lindsay
her.
Lohan.
I love her.
Yeah, she's the best.
I love like
Yeah.
when she was a mean girl. She's like, I want to throw up, you know.
Yeah,
She had to tell everything. She
Exactly.
can't keep up her mouth shut. Like
I know.
Do you overshare?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I think I do that.
Yeah,
But I got
me
all
too.
my friends more than me, so I think I'm the better one. Anyways, where can we
Yeah.
find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Dylan Adler _ or TikTok at Dylan Adler 7.
Why is 7?
Because there are like a bunch of Dylan Adlers, teens from Aspen, Colorado that took Dylan Adler handle. So I have to be Dylan Adler 7, unfortunately.
I'm sorry, 7 Up.
Yeah, 7 Up.
Mhm,
So
cool. I'm just gonna say some dates. February 7th and 8th, Stamford, Connecticut. February 13th, 15th, San Diego, and March 21st, 22nd, Arlington, Virginia. I forgot. Actually, February 19th, Vancouver. April 2nd, Brisbane, Australia. April 4th, Melbourne, Australia. April 6th, Sydney. May 9th and 10th will be Naples, Florida. Oh, by the way, I'm taping my 1-hour special at the Cops, San Francisco, March 15th and 16th.
Oh, that's a great place.
Woo!
That's where I'm from.
You are from San
I'm from
Francisco.
San Francisco.
That's where I left my.
Oh my God. You know that song, I left my in San Francisco.
Yes, in the cable cars.
In the cable cars, that's
Yes.
right. Well, I'll go back there and find it for you,
Thank you
honey.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so fun.
It was so much
I love this.
fun. I love
this.
you,
I'm gonna make. I
Jiaoying.
love you too.
You're the best.
You all. Thank you.